Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for ReZero Season 3, Episode 3. So, last time we had a hell of an episode. Subaru died twice, right? He died once when he got hung by Sirius, and then he died when Reinhardt slashed and they were all connected, and that's how he learned that. And then the third time he went back with Amelia, and that's where Sirius saw Amelia, kind of lost her shit, which after I made that mention in the discussion of last episode, thinking that Sirius is like an elf that she didn't fully, freeze or something like that. It was just like a theory I came up with. One of my viewers, thank you by the way, mentioned, because I just accepted her death, right? What if it's Mother Fortuna? That would be pretty crazy. I mean, it is the same color eyes. I can't remember if the other elves, other than Mother Fortuna, like, we saw a couple of other elves during that time, if they all had those kind of eyes too, but it'd be wild if Mother Fortuna somehow lived and went insane, just like Betelgeuse did, so... but yeah, Sirius freaked out when she saw Amelia, and then while they were duking it out, Regulus showed up and grabbed her and said she's going to be his 79th wife, and that's pretty much where we left things off. There was a really wholesome moment with Amelia saying that she's going to go with him. All these people are now around him that just, like, have faith in him when he says, like, something's going down, but he can't exactly say why. And it's awesome that he has that now, whereas before everyone was just like, what are you talking about? There's no way that's gonna happen, you know? So, yeah, let's watch this episode and see how much closer we get. It's pretty wild that we're already so, it feels like we're already so far into this with, and it's only the third episode. So, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah, they've got at very least 2 to deal with. What a thing to say. Yes, a rational, unselfish person. Oh. Oh, so they're not... Oh, shit. Okay, well... Let's go. I don't know if she was targeting Subaru or if she was targeting... Romani Contis. No, that's not right. Regulus Cornelius. And that's the... Romani Contis is what they, like, say after their names. My bad. Yeah, so, damn, okay. It would be interesting if their interests don't exactly align. You could somehow manipulate them to fight each other, maybe. Oh, okay. Well, I noticed the first time Gluttony was, like, shown, but then I just saw that the second time it looked like she's actually in the town, so... We very much may need to fight Gluttony. Oh. Just hard cut to Otto shopping. Oh no, it's gluttony, isn't it? Yep. I saw the witch cult robes and a small stature. Well, showed up very quickly. Oh! No, Otto! Why are there so many witch cult members here? Libaten Kaitos. Libaten Kaitos. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. Her skin almost looked a little more, like, red rather than, like, skinny there. Before it looked like it was, like, burnt skin or something, but that time it looked like makeup. Oh. Oh shit. Damn, one step and he's blasted away. Oh shit. Oh, separates us from the world by half a step, okay. Oh, he's gonna try it? Yeah, invisible providence. Oh no, was that too much for him? My waifu. Beatrice. What? Wait, what? Oh. Oh shit. Is it Fortuna? She and Betelgeuse kind of had a thing. She saw the invisible providence. Hmm. This chick's crazy. I was trying to see if there was any Easter eggs in there of what she was saying, but... Jeez. Oh! Wait, what? Free period? Oh, shit! Oh! He's got the red eyes going from what? Oh, it happened to all of them because of Subaru's under the spell. Oh my god. So, does he bleed out from that, or can she heal it? It's not good if he lives. Okay, so he didn't stay and talk to her at all, or whatever? Oh. So they went in, but... Does he not... He just doesn't say who he is, and she doesn't recognize... Jeez. Rude children. Him and its weird faces. Hmm. Is that... Okay. He looks like a somewhat of an important figure. Buddy... Damn. So it was nighttime now. They were walking in the day back to where they were going, so he stayed out all night, huh? Oh. Ah. Ooh. Hmm. So it definitely seems like it is. Oh, memory loss. Okay. Was it because of the rock slide? So she lived through it, but lost her memory? Damn. Hmm. Is that a subtitle issue with the her name being Rishia, but on her clothing there was an L? Unless the L wasn't even part of her name. No, Garfield. Oh, what? I think Mimi was like helping out there. Ah. She means well. Yeah, let it out, Garfield. Ah, poor kid. Damn. Alright. So I wonder when right now is in the timeline. Like, is this while Subaru's fighting, or about to fight, or after? That looks good. I don't know what Sawari is, but it looks good. It almost looks like two, like, cookies, sort of, with, like, cream in the middle. Oh. Wait, lust? Oh my god. Oh, that person from the opening, huh? Jesus, there's so many of them here. Jeez, he lived, didn't he? Is his leg off? Oh. He's standing? He's running. Ah! Jeez. Damn. Oh, wow. Ugh. Damn, so we made it through that by a little bit. Hmm. Two of them. Yeah. Oh, shit. So they're, like, taking over the town? Yeah. I'm gonna go back and get that name written down. After we finish the episode, obviously. Hmm. It was a trap town. Yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Not good. Okay. Gorgeous tiger. That is it, guys, for episode 3. Man, we didn't even get, I mean, we got the intro, but we didn't even get credits. They just have to pump so much into these episodes. Here, let me, they were just talking about it at the, oh, actually, here. We've got the... Wait, did she already say her name? Shoot. Yeah, she did. Damn it. I need to go back a little bit farther. And... Jeez, I can't believe how many are here. Alright, so we've got... Capella... Sorry, I just want to write this down. Emerada... Lugunica, which is the name... Lugunica is the name of the town that they come from, right? I think. Like the capital, where the... I think it's the capital of Lugunica, isn't it? Where they went for, like, the meeting about the picking the new king and everything. So, did she give herself that name, like, trying to claim that territory as her own? Or is she a descendant somehow? Or, I don't know. Maybe we'll learn more, but yeah, here, I'll write down lust next to it. Holy shit, though. So we have lust, greed, gluttony, and wrath so far here, right? I think that's all we've seen so far. Sloth is dead. So that leaves... Pride, which Pentelgeuse theorized that Subaru could be Pride. It seemed like because Pentelgeuse said that, it seemed like Pride maybe isn't a thing at the moment. So maybe there is no Pride at the moment. So with Sloth, that's 4 we have in this town, then Sloth who's dead, Pride would be 6, which means there's the last one that I'm not thinking of. Greed, gluttony, what's damn it, why, it's so weird, isn't it so weird how, like, you can just feel like you know them all, but, like, as soon as you have to, like, find the one you're not thinking of, you just can't think of it. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't want to look it up because I know it. Greed. Gluttony. Lust. Wrath. Sloth. Greed, gluttony, lust, wrath, sloth. So that's the... That's 5. Wait. Oh yeah, Pride, who I said. Duh, I'm already forgetting. Pride, and then... I'm trying to think back to, like, the 7 Deadly Sins when I watched that, to, like, try to put faces to the names, but that isn't helping either. Man, I suck at this. I'll come back to it. But, like I said, I don't want to look it up because I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, Yeah, so they were saying at the very end. I wanted to go back to that. Sorry, there's a lot of dialogue in this show, and I try to keep up with it. So this what did they say before? If you want to save Amelia, you should join their discussion. And then they join, and so they start by saying, so this is basically the witches' cult response headquarters? Is he talking about the whole city, or specifically where they're... I don't know. Because it seems like the... okay, the response headquarters. What he means by that is this is like... This is where they are meeting to try and combat it, right? That's what it means. I thought they were saying that, like, this town is where the witches cult goes, like, to meet. But no, this is the response of the witches cult showing up. I get it. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it says owner Kiritaka is one of the 10 of one of Priestella's council of 10. The 10 most important people in the city. Yep. Yeah, so they keep talking about him as if he's alive still, so that's really interesting. A very respected man. He's currently busy with the evacuation order and can't spare his time. Man, I'd love to meet him if he was isekai'd here. That'd be a really interesting conversation. But anyway, we had a lot of heavy focus on what's it called? On Garfield. So it seems like it is his mom for sure. I mean, yes, they connected the whole landslide when his mom left to her current husband finding her, and she had no memory and all that. So yeah, that sucks. I mean, the whole like memory loss trope is used a lot in anime, but despite my feelings on that, I still feel bad for Garfield. You know, like he held on to so much resentment about his mother leaving and then dying, and then you know, he was finally getting over it with the trials and everything that helped him through it, and Subaru helping him past all this aggression he had and these feelings that were built up inside him. And now he runs into her again, and now she's forgotten about him, and that's gonna hurt too, even though it wasn't in her control. But yeah, I can understand. And he's still young, we gotta remember that. It's been, what, he was 14 last season, and it's been a year since last season, I believe it was. So he's probably roughly 15 now. So yeah, it makes sense that he'd be conflicted. He doesn't know how to handle these emotions. He doesn't know how to talk about them. So yeah, and he doesn't know if he wants to... Because, I mean, as soon as he says it, too, he's upturning her life as well. Like, she has a husband here, she has 2 kids and all that. Like, if he says, hey, I'm one of 2 of your other kids that you forgot about, like, her whole life is going to be upended. I don't know if by bringing up some of her past, could it help her remember? I mean, it's been so long, you would think if she was going to eventually remember, she would have, but I don't know. There's different degrees of memory loss and everything, so it's, they definitely slowed down this episode a little bit in that regard, where they showed us a lot of what Garfield was doing, but I do feel like that was necessary as well, because we were kind of just left on, like, okay, what's going on there? But freaking Subaru getting his leg, like, half torn off. I guess his leg was pretty much off, and Beatrice managed to, like, reattach it and heal it, and then do that for everybody else that was there. And I think they're saying that saved everybody's life in that square that happened to, which is crazy. So I hope Beatrice will be okay. Seems like it's just mana loss, and maybe they said if she should wake up if they can do something to stimulate her mana, so hopefully there is something that can be done, although they kind of just left it, and like he went to this meeting, so like maybe if they can like force feed her one of those like little mana recharge things that Subaru had eaten in the past. Maybe that could wake her up, but yeah. Oh man, crazy. But yeah, and the fact that he lived through it, just gotta hope that his save point doesn't update past something very tragic. Like right now his leg is pretty messed up. They said he should be on like permanent bed, or like not permanent, but like he should not be walking, yet he's coming here for this meeting and everything. So freaking I love how in anime, whenever they say that, they're like, you must not leave bed. And then the main character's like, I'm gonna leave bed and it's fine. But it's just very much an anime thing. We had Subaru use the Invisible Providence again, but he still hasn't mastered it, even though he's done some training with Beatrice with some of their moves, doing that like going right past Romney Conta. No, shoot, I always get that wrong. Regulus Cornelius, going right past him. It was like a what do you call it? He said it was like a step out of sync with time or something like that, which is pretty cool. But he did recoil back after using Invisible Providence. So I do wonder if he's going to like eventually master that more. Did he just not want to practice it this whole time? Or has he been trying to and it's just something not easy to get used to, right? But maybe he's trying to get by without relying on that power because he's not really sure, like, the source of it and how all that works. But yeah. And then we had Wrath freak out after seeing that and say, like, you're my love and everything, which I talked about just before this, that one of my viewers mentioned the whole possibility that it could be Fortuna. I feel like that makes sense even more now because they were kind of in love before. Now, she rambled off a bunch of things saying, like, he paid attention to me when I inhaled and exhaled or something like that, and a bunch of, like, crazy mumbo jumbo. I was trying to, like, watch through that and see if there was something in there that, where was it? I found you, I found you, I found you, I found you. It's really you. My love finally reached you, that's why you came back. Betelgeuse. It's interesting that they don't, like, get along, but what are they all here for if they're not... I mean, maybe they are working together, but they just don't like each other. Also, it does look like she has, like, a ring. Sorry, I talked about the makeup earlier. It does look like she has a ring of red under and then the drop. I think that's what I was seeing earlier and mistaking for it being her, like, eyelids and stuff. After all, we made eye contact several times a day. When I very nervously stole something of his, he didn't scold me. This is like where I was trying to think of, like, did we ever see Fortuna steal something of Betelgeuse's? I don't think so, but they knew each other for a long time. It could have happened at any point, right? He forgave me for slurping up the last of my food. And when I inhaled his exhaled breath, he didn't say a word. Oh, okay, that's way creepier. I read it wrong. I thought she was saying when I inhaled and exhaled breath, he didn't say a word or something. But no, that's super freaking creepy. He gave me my name, he smiled for me. So I don't know. It might not be, but the fact that they loved each other and he went crazy, maybe she went crazy around the same time, I don't know. But damn. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I just think that's even more, like, tying the two of them together just makes it even more convincing for me. But, I'm still hung up on the seven deadly sins of how I can't think of the last one. It's bothering me so much. Greed, gluttony, lust, wrath, sloth, pride, and there's one more somewhere. It's funny, I don't think I didn't have old... I just started taking notes for this show, didn't I? Yeah. Which means I also don't have all, like, the witch names that we got last season. I may have to go back. Man, now that I say that, I almost feel like I did take notes. Hold on, let me check. I can't believe... Maybe I didn't. Unless I lost some notes, but... I have like an archive folder, but I only have... Yeah, I only have a few things written in here. Yeah. I guess I didn't. That's wild. Okay. I give up. I'm just gonna look it up, even though I'm pissed that I can't think of it. Greed, gluttony, lust, wrath, sloth, pride. Envy. Ha! The Witch of Envy. I should have known that. She's like the main one. God damn it. Alright. Well, there it is. I remembered it. Before looking it up, luckily. Like, right when I picked up my phone and I turned it sideways and I was about to, like, go search it, it clicked. Man, I am so stupid for not being able to remember it when she's literally, like, the big bad of the show. Or, I don't even know if she's the big bad of the show. She's the big bad of the world, right? Everyone, like, fears her. But, okay. Now that that's over with, I can have peace of mind. So, we haven't seen a Sin Archbishop representing Envy yet, which is interesting. So, Envy and Pride are the ones we have not seen yet. Pride being a possibility that he's not around, or they aren't around because of the whole fact of what Betelgeuse said in first season. I know I already said that, but I was just recapping it. And then Envy, we just haven't heard anything about, other than the Witch of Envy, but that's different from the Sin Archbishop, right? So, okay. But why are they like, well, okay, never mind, I know why they're taking over the town. Supposedly the corpse of, this was like where they trapped and killed the witch, right? Way back when. I'm guessing the Witch of Envy. And so her body is here. It's also really interesting how they... I know I talked about this, like, 2 episodes ago, maybe? Like, at the very beginning, I think. I mentioned how it's really interesting that they're all after the Witch of Envy. Like, they're obsessed with the Witch of Envy, it seems like. Or at least Betelgeuse was, but I think the rest of them might be, too. They're not after, like, the witch that's representing... Granted, once again, I said this last time, too, the Witch of Envy did consume all the other witches, so maybe they do worship, like, the Witch of Wrath, right? But because the Witch of Envy absorbed them all, they then worship the Witch of Envy. Because the object of their worship is within the Witch of Envy. I'm not sure. Or maybe their whole goal isn't, like... They talk about their love being the Witch of Envy and everything, but maybe it's not quite that. Maybe they are trying to get the Witch of Envy back, but to release the other witches in some way. I don't know. I'm really fascinated at, like, where this story goes and how it ends and, like, what we learn about the witches cult, because I feel like there's so much of that I don't, like, understand what their purpose is and why they try to do what they do. But yeah, like, the whole, like, absorbing of the witch. Because, like, when we saw the witches, they did seem, like, a little manipulative, you know, when they were in that tea party space. But some of them did seem somewhat nice. Um, it actually, ooh, oh shit, guys, holy shit. Okay, do you remember with the Tea Party thing? There was the moment where Amelia was confronted with Wrath, and Wrath wouldn't turn her, the Witch of Wrath wouldn't turn her face to Amelia, right? Like, almost like she was ashamed of something, or there was something she didn't want to tell her. She, like, refused to look at Amelia. I wonder if the Witch of Wrath knew that Mother Fortuna had gone, like, crazy like this, right? Right after Amelia went through all that backstory and everything, and maybe the Witch of Wrath, like, couldn't face her because of that. Do you guys remember that scene that I'm talking about? So, like, I wonder if that's a thing, right? Maybe that's already... Maybe that's further evidence that Sirius is Fortuna, right? I don't know. I just remembered that scene when we had that, where they had, like, a little conversation, and I think she hinted at, like, knowing her parents or knowing her mom or something, and maybe she was referencing Mother Fortuna. So, I don't know. I almost want to go watch that scene again now in season 2, because that's actually really interesting. Oh man, okay, cool. But yeah, this story is pretty wild how, like, they've given us so much, but it still feels like I have no idea what their, like, this whole witches cult's goal is. It seemed like at one point they, like Betelgeuse, like, wanted Amelia or something to try and, like, bring back the Witch of Envy, but these guys are here trying to get the Witch of Envy's corpse back, so are they going to try to resurrect her via the corpse? It's really interesting that a previously isekai person is running this town, the town that was used, like, the trap that was used to kill the witch. It almost feels like Kiritaka could have been his own anime protagonist that got isekai'd here and took out the Witch of Envy using this trap town, right? And maybe he was like his own Subaru, where he managed to, you know, manipulate the world, and maybe that's why the witch brought him here, because she needed her own, like, isekai person on her side in order to, like, bring her back. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm just, like, spitballing a random ass theory out there. But yeah, that's really funny to think about, that the city was built by someone who was previously isekai'd, or at least that's what Subaru thinks. It's not confirmed yet, but that's what Subaru thinks. And then we also found out that the Witch of Envy was killed here, which just, I just got done watching Freerun, and it's about, like, after the journey, and I feel like we're, like, almost seeing after Kiritaka's journey. Like, he just retired down and built a city. But now it's coming under assault. I really hope we get to talk to Kiritaka at some point. I really, really do. That could be really interesting. Something else that was really interesting is we had Free Period is Over that they mentioned. So for some reason they have some kind of time frame where it mentions in the gospel or whatever that they can only, like, fight during a certain time of day or something. I don't know, but I'm really curious what that's about and why that's a thing. Like, why can't they just keep on fighting? What is limiting them? Why is the gospel limiting them, right? Supposedly their gospels are also the fake ones we learned in Season 2. And Roswell and Beatrice had the only 2 real ones, I think. If Roswell was telling the truth anyway, who knows if he was telling the truth. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really interested. So many interesting things. This was a really, really good episode for, like, just making me theory dump and everything. But man. We also got the name of Gluttony as well. I don't know if we got that last season. I don't remember. But it's Lai Batankaitos. If I said that right, I probably didn't. But either way, I'll probably just call him Lie. So, but yeah, he just smushed someone. But man, 4 Sin Archbishops we have to deal with here. That's wild. Greed, Gluttony, Lust, and Wrath. Whew. And like I said, we've now seen all of them. Like, we only got a brief glimpse in the actual episode of Lust, but we saw Lust in the opening. That was one of the characters we saw, and I didn't know it was a Sin Archbishop because we hadn't met them yet. So I just thought it was a random like cult member that was strong or something. But wow, that means after this season, if we who knows if we'll manage to kill them all, right? But if we somehow manage to kill all 4 of these, that's only gonna leave 2 Sin Archbishops left, assuming Pride and Wrath exist. Pride and Envy exist, and then, at some point, if that's the case, we're gonna have to learn what the Witch's cult is up to. So, but hopefully this season we get a little more inkling of like, yes, they're going after her body, but is it to resurrect her? Is that possible, or do they have a different use for the body? I don't know. So. And why do they care so much about the Witch of Envy, yet they are Sin Archbishops of the other sins and everything? I'm just really fascinated. Like, if the gospel is fake, is there someone who's manipulating it? Do they all think it's like... Is it just like, are all these books linked together and someone has like the master one, and if you write in it, it writes in all the other ones? And so there's just one mastermind behind all this, giving the orders of what they should be doing, and that's how they're all being manipulated or whatnot. I don't know. So, but pretty crazy stuff. That's going to be it from me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Link is in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.